Coach, offensively, did anything change with MJ at quarterback?
Well, I think you always start systematically with the offensive line, what your schemes are. When you watch a lot of football, we're largely the same. 6-man protections, 5-man protections, inside zone, gap scheme. So we'll keep doing, the things that we've done. And obviously, we think MJ's got a really good skill set to throw the football. And so we'll keep pushing it down the field.
Can you talk about the decision, coaches-wise, to make the decision to go to MJ? How that?
Well, I think those are things that are obviously really, really personal, and it affects a lot of different people. And I think as a football team, you like to keep those things private. Obviously, what we need to do is play better, and so that's the choice that's made.
How has MJ kind of closed the gap in the last, say, couple months, or put himself in this position?
Yeah, I think MJ's growth has been great. Any time that you get as many practice reps as he's gotten, he's been around now going into his second year, obviously, multiple meetings, multiple practices. You hope you're growing, right? And I think, what I keep talking to him about is I want to see him play faster with his feet in the pocket, and obviously you have to play fast with decision making.
Do you get a sense the team kind of rallied around him today in practice?
Yeah, I think we have a great group of guys. I think you hear a lot of coaches when they finally get out of it, or a lot of players when they finally get out of the profession, the thing they miss is the locker room, the camaraderie. And those guys obviously rallied around him, and they rally around Brennan too, because that's not an easy conversation and an easy thing for him to go through.
I would say Brendan is a very good runner. Is there ways of incorporating that moving forward?
Obviously you talk about everything, preparing for a game and what your strengths and weaknesses are, but Brennan is a highly skilled football player, and I think right now our focus is on getting ready for Marshall, and we'll see what comes of it.
How has Brennan come alongside MJ already?
Brennan has been outstanding. He is just a great young man, competitor, tough. This was not an easy conversation for anybody to take, but he handles it like a pro. He handles it like you would expect somebody with his experience and all the things that he's been through in his career. He handled it like that, and I'll just say this: after all the conversations that I've had with him just in the last 2 days, I'm even more impressed with him, with who he is.
Coach, since MJ arrived on campus as a freshman, in what areas have you seen him improve the most in?
To be fair, I didn't spend a whole lot of time with him last year. We started getting together in January, and always for a young quarterback, just their understanding of the game can go, at such a fast pace if they'll work at it. And MJ works at it. He's a thinker. I tell him all the time, this is a thinking man's game, and this is definitely a thinking man's position, and he's working at it. He's smart, he understands the game, and he's put in the time.
Yesterday, Coach Dorn said the offense needs a spark, whether that comes from MJ, the offensive line, or the running backs. What's just the mood going into this week to try and kind of rejuvenate what's happening on that side of the ball?
It's not always just one person, right? We all understand that. Sometimes decisions are made, but there's more than just one reason. But the great thing about football is if you don't win, Sunday is hard, Monday's hard. Tuesday, you don't even remember it. You're back out on the football field, and we're getting ready for the next opponent. I had it described to me a long time ago. You have a rear view mirror after the game, and after you learn your lessons and make the changes that you need to make, you rip that rear view mirror off and you move on. And getting on the practice field is healing in a way. And that now our mind, you move past last week and you move really onto this one.